Hey guys, Soul here. So somebody asked last week a question that I didn't get to in my video. I'll pull it up here. Um, what do you think non-masculine trans folks, so feminine, non-binary, trans, etc., could do to better support and lift up the trans community and masculine non-binary members of the community? So something I didn't really cover, or at least I don't believe I covered in my last videos, non-binary people that do not identify with male or female. So, but they can go by feminine or masculine. I have seen people go both ways. I've seen people go between, so like gender fluid. But one way that one way that you can actually help your local trans man, a friend, an acquaintance, stranger you see in the store that you think even like you see might be looking at something that doesn't seem to align with their gender at birth. I know, yeah, that sounds kind of weird, but still, some people just automatically go for like feminine things because that's the way they were raised, and they may not be out. They may be stealth. So, but whatever. Yeah, I know that sounded kind of weird. Sorry if that the wording was kind of off. Kind of off myself today. Been sick past couple days. But one thing you can do is, very first, respect people's pronouns. I cannot stress that enough. I get called female all the freaking time. Look female. Some of my mannerisms are female. My voice is feminine. And I cannot tell you how much I hate that. I can't start testosterone right now because my PTSD is in the way. Once I get past the needle phobia problem, yeah, I should be able to start getting my blood tests and start taking T-patches. But so one thing you can do is respect the pronouns. If someone tells you they don't mind, I cannot speak for everyone, obviously. This is just things I've noticed. Try to go by the pronouns they identify with. We all can understand, or at least hopefully we can all understand, if someone slips up accidentally. Like, I'll use my mother, for example. She misgenders me all the time. I know you're going to watch this, Mom, so I know you're trying, and that is awesome, but you do it a lot more than you realize, and it hurts. For me, it is a physical ache that causes me to physically flinch. For other guys, I've actually seen somebody where it caused panic attacks. I didn't understand that. I mean, not that I don't sympathize with him, because it bothers me too, but I never realized until I saw that person it could be that bad for some people. Sorry, my son, you might hear him crying in the background. He's in his room while I do my video, because otherwise he would be a butt and be in the video and be adorable. And, well, I know people would love to see, little kids being happy. Not tonight. But I've actually seen guys where they go by feminine terms with their family and it doesn't bother them. More power to them. If it doesn't bother, I'm a bit jealous. Some other people might be too. But you know what? You do you. Simple as that. But you need to respect people's pronouns. That is extremely important for mental health. And it shows that it says to us, you are valid. You matter. You are a guy. I see you as a guy. To keep calling us female or a pronoun that we do not identify as, it's painful. It really hurts us, and it's quite disrespectful. Another thing you can do, and this is speaking for the AFABs, assigned females at birth, who still have uteruses, haven't gotten hysterectomies, still having periods. When a trans man would say, I'm having my blood week, my shark week, blood moon, period. Some guys even just simply say menstruation. Instead of saying something like, oh, I thought you were a guy, which can sound very, very hurtful, say, oh, I'm sorry you're dealing with that. would you like help? Or say, I hope you get better. If you can't say anything nice, at least say that. And try not to sound sarcastic or like an asshole. But that's one way, is simply making, that's another way, and another way you can help, like with the periods, is if a guy says he doesn't want to talk about it, respect that as well. There are some guys out there, the only thing they do with that is they mention they're having it. Because I still deal with periods myself, and they are painful as hell. In fact, I'm actually trying to get a hysterectomy, not because I'm trans, but because I need it. I medically need a hysterectomy because my periods are just that bad. Periods are painful. They're painful for females, regardless of the gender they identify as. And for those who do not have painful periods, I am jealous of you, and be glad, because those can be a bitch. But ask them, would you like some Tylenol? Would you like some Advil? Would you like a Midol? Would you like some chocolate? Because actually that does help. At least I've seen it help a lot of guys. Would you like a heating pad? If you can't help, say, oh, I hope you feel better. Is there anything you can do to like that anyway? Anything. So just be nice. Sorry if it's shaking a lot. Trying not to do that. Let me think here. Another way you can help is some trans men, they go stealth. As in, either they do not let anybody know outright that they are trans. Excuse the door slamming, my kid's having a tantrum. But some trans men go stealth. And there's one of two ways trans men go stealth. Either one, they're stealth in the fact that nobody knows they're trans, except maybe people online. And maybe a friend or two in person. But you're okay. Okay? You're okay. I'm right here. You can see me. And I promise, as soon as this is done, you can come out and we'll have some popcorn, okay? But can you stay calm till then? Thank you, Ed. And for those who actually might need a lesson in this, that was known as parenting. So, yeah, I see you, bud. But anyway, so another way trans men go stealth is they're completely transition, whether they have phallo, metoplasty, basically bottom surgery or not. Top surgery, most likely, or they bind and it's impossible to tell that they're binding, and they don't tell anyone they're AFAB. They just don't tell anyone. They're not comfortable with it. And depending on where you live, they might even be afraid. Transgender people are attacked all the time. I think a lot more than the media lets us know. And I have to admit, I'm not the sharpest tool in the box when it comes to that. Not him, just the media thing. I don't pay attention to it as well as I should, and I hate that. But they might be stealth because they feel comfortable that way. They might be stealth for safety reasons, and they might be stealth just because. There may not even be a real reason they're stealth. Jeffrey, it's okay. Okay? Can't pause a live stream. I'm going to let him out. Jeffrey. There might be a 3-year-old in the video. Yeah, hi, bud. But whether you know that the person is stealth or not, Jeffrey, you can be out here, but you gotta play quietly, okay? Do you want to come sit by me? You can come sit by me if you want. Here. Ignore my kid's bad haircuts. Got fussy when I was trying to cut his hair. You smell like my shampoo. Um, yeah, it's short. But if a person's stealth, respect that. Do not out a person for any reason. And if you do it accidentally, apologize immediately. And if you do it on purpose, well, you are a horrible person and need to rethink if you are really an ally or not. Or if you're even that person's friend, or even probably even acquaintance. Because it is rude. If a person, that goes trans, what I sometimes. Oh, let's talk about clothing. So there are some trans men that, like myself, if I could, they dress completely masculine. So they wear, oh God, I can't even think of anything that would be strictly for males because I don't think there is anything. I'm just going to use a suit as an example. I've seen females wear suits. I've seen males wear suits. So I know it's not really a gendered clothing, but you do see it more often on guys, I feel like. So like me, I'd wear a suit. I'd wear something with a tie. I'd wear these nice looking slacks if I could. Other trans men are like that too. Other masculine non-binaries are like that too. They'll wear masculine style clothing because it is more comfortable. It makes them feel better. And speaking for myself and also hopefully for some other guys, it just makes them happy. I, for one, do not like wearing feminine style clothing. It makes me very uncomfortable. Sitting on a heating pad. But put your foot down, bud. But there's some trans men out there, they wear dresses. They wear skirts. And I don't mean kilts either. Yeah, kilts are masculine. Bud. You're adorable. But can you be quiet, please? No. Extra enjoyment for everyone. I've seen trans men wear skirts. Not kilts, but actual skirts. I've seen them wear high heels. Jeffrey. Bud. Well, who knew that'd be calming? And who knew he... Oh, that was a placemat. But no, if you see a trans guy or masculine trans person, sorry that I'm always saying guys. I don't meet a lot of non-binary people, to be honest, so I apologize for that. Slip up more often than I would like. We would be every time, but some masculine trans people, they will wear skirts, they will wear feminine clothing, they'll wear jewelry more associated with AFABs. Jeffrey, can you go down here, please? You want to sit up here, that's fine, but you gotta be calm. You gotta be quiet. That's all, bud. You can have this. My kitty sunspots. Hey, bud. But so some masculine people, they will still wear feminine clothing. And while I know clothing doesn't exactly have a gender, the majority of the world unfortunately sees things like dresses and skirts, where they see dresses and skirts and high heels as a feminine thing. There you go, bud. It's got to have 2 blankets. But to tie a lot longer. Look back into the Egyptian times. In fact, sometimes I think the makeup was even heavier than the females was.
No.
Yeah, your head looks weird. Sorry, he had very long hair today, and then got it cut off. So I think someone's gotten over the upset time of getting it cut. But so no, to support your fellow masculine trans people, Jeffrey, you're being too loud. You're being too loud. But to support your fellow trans masculine people, do not call them females, regardless of what they wear, whether it's makeup, dresses, high heels, even a bit of jewelry that looks feminine. Do not ever think of them as females if you can keep from it. Because while we can't hear what you're thinking, because I don't think anybody can read minds, Bud, Jeffrey, sorry, it's getting very close to his bedtime, and he gets very hyper before then. It tends to be noisy. It was bad timing on my part to do this then, at this time. But so do not call masculine trans people females, even if we are AFAB. Which, we're gonna be AFAB. Don't call us females. Don't call us she. Don't call us her. Don't dead name us, because that is, well, it's frankly stupid. And seriously, I'm speaking to all the nerds that grew up with Pokemon. If you can remember that Pidgey evolves into Pidgeotto and evolves in Pidgeot and still not keep calling it Pidgey or Pidgeotto, you can call us by our real names, which is the names we've chosen, not the ones our parents have chosen, which the exceptions are for the people whose parents are actually really, really supportive. And actually, I've even seen some trans people, their parents help them pick out a name, which is awesome. We all need parents like that, whether we're trans or not. Bud. Okay, Bud, next time, I think you're going to stay in your room for this. Ignore my child. He's weird. And he's 3. So. And I know this video is probably kind of boring, and I'm so sorry about that. This week has been very, very weird for me. I'm actually trying to get a therapist so I can start medications to focus. I've also been sick this week, and today has been very rough because I've had to deal with this. For those of you who aren't parents, if you're wondering, is it worth it or not to have kids? Imagine this every day. Every single day. Because, hey, he's my biological kid. I actually carried this guy. I carried him. He is a mini-me. And even though this video was supposed to be talking about how to support trans masculine people, and it didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted, I think this is still going to be kind of a somewhat funny video. So, but I'm sorry I couldn't stay on the point more than what I did. But I'm also, babysitting tonight, basically. Can you say bye? Say bye-bye? Can you say bye? Say bye? Well, my name is Soul. This is my kid, Jeffrey. And we hope you enjoy the funniness that in the video. And again, I am very sorry. I could not stay on topic more than what I did tonight. But, Jeffrey, I'm very sorry about all this. Hopefully next week is better. I'm going to try to do my videos about... Jeffrey, stop. Goodbye. You need to calm down. You're being very, very loud. Kids, everyone. Enjoy them. Yeah, but we're going to end the video, okay? But again, so sorry I could not stay on topic tonight. So sorry that my kid is kind of being a butt. This is just normal of him, though. Yes, it is. 3-year-olds. Gotta love them. But no, so sorry that I wasn't able to stay on topic. Hopefully next week is better. I'm going to try to do these videos about anywhere between 8 to 8:30 every Friday. I'm going to pretend you didn't slap me. So, for those of you that actually could follow when I could stay on topic, thank you for that. I am very sorry the video went on like this. I promise that next time I'm going to do it when I'm not watching. And hopefully we'll get some help from a therapist. Okay, bud, that hurt. So, hopefully we'll see all you guys next week.